Hi, I'm Robyn, an old bushcrafter. Join me as I show you life on the road as a dyslexic railroader mixed in with suburban life. Valemount, British Columbia. Wow, what a handsome little mountain town. Very cool here. Kind of touristy. Um, People are really friendly. Weather's nice. The last few days actually hasn't been nice, and that's why I haven't been filming here earlier, but today we actually got a nice break. And yeah, so we're gonna go down to George Hicks Park, and hopefully we'll take our camera here and get some good pictures. And then also later down the road, maybe we'll do some exploring and we'll check out more of the town. Well, that was short-lived. Apparently the trail's closed, and in behind there is all private property, so oh well, guess we'll have to move on. So decided to go make my own trail, and we're up one of the mountains just outside of Valemount. And we definitely can't make it up all the way because I tried going up a little further and I almost got the truck stuck, and there's probably a foot and a half of snow on the ground. So yeah, that ain't happening, man. So it looks like we're gonna have to go out and do it the old-fashioned way and explore by foot, um, which is good because we get some sunshine, right? Oh man, oh man, is it beautiful here! It's just a handsome little town in the mountains. Oh my gosh. And I'm sure it's almost completely unnecessary, but I'm going to be taking my bushcraft bag with me anyway, and just to have it. I thought that grass was going to be um, pretty good for tinder material for a flint and steel fire, but apparently it is sopping wet. So I'll have to keep looking for that, and I'll show you guys how to do that. Oh yeah, that'll work. This is paper birch, and this stuff, even it's wet, actually, it burns very, very well. So with that tinder, you don't actually have to peel off the entire bark of the tree. You can just take off the outer layers of the bark, and as the tree grows, it's kind of like dead skin, I guess. It just sheds off little thin strips, and trust me, it works pretty gosh darn good. So, oh, sorry, I had to catch my breath. I'm a little out of shape. All winter sitting around. um, but anyway, so we'll gather some more material here to make this thing happen here. But yeah, just wanted to show you guys how you go about doing this. Yeah, Valemount's got a lot of snow, man. Definitely wouldn't have made it through this. That's literally up to my knees. Oh, come on. Go over here where it's somewhat frozen. The thing that I'm looking for is some dry, preferably dead standing timber or branches, one of the two. And with that, we're gonna make some feather sticks and Yeah, that'll be part of our fire bundle. Alright, trees like this. I think this is a, not sure what this is, spruce tree or something. But typically what happens is as the tree grows, you can see the top part's pretty healthy, but the bottom part, where the sunlight doesn't reach the bottom of the canopy, then the branches will die. And that does make for good fire starter. Normally what I would do actually is I would dig out all this snow, all 2 feet of it, and and put my fire there, or have a board or something to put your fire onto. But because this is solely for demonstration and for practice, this isn't going to be very big, and also I'm going to be putting out right away. And another thing too, even knowing there's snow everywhere, make sure your fires are put out. And I do apologize for the camera angles and whatnot. My son apparently broke my tripod. Nature of the beast, I guess. First thing we're going to do is we're going to make some feather sticks and then get a base for this snow. You. That'll work. Okay, now what we're going to do is make a base, because I obviously didn't clear off the snow here, so we're going to have to make a base to try to more or less protect it from the moisture, because as soon as that gets heat, boom, it's going to start going into vapor, melting, and then we're going to have nothing but issues. Ideally, this would be way bigger, with way thicker sticks or logs, whatever, and I would actually dig out the snow. But obviously, this is just going to be for practice. So this is my flint and steel kit. I'll show you. There's really not a whole lot to it. We've got some charred material here in this small bag. A couple of pieces of fat wood. Fat wood is just a fancy word for resin-filled wood. I think that's a piece of chert, which is very hard rock. And this is quartz from my backyard. And this is just an old file. This is a file that I bought off a guy in Barrier, actually. And yeah, that's it. It's just been ground down on one surface, and she's good to go. Start by saying this is actually not my original idea. This idea has been around for a very, very long time. To the best of my understanding, the Vikings and ancient peoples used to use this particular technique, and obviously it still works. So here's what we're gonna do. I'll give you guys a little rundown here. So this is a piece of cotton. This was actually my wife's old t-shirt. Don't tell my wife. And what I'm going to do is take something that's harder than the steel itself. So in this case, this is a piece of chert, piece of quartz, literally anything that is harder than the steel will work for this. And I don't know if you guys can even see that. Do you guys see the sparks? I hope so. But what's happening here is the iron in the file, in this case, is rapidly oxidizing, so it's burning, kind of like rusting, but faster. And what's happening here is as soon as that steel strikes that piece little shavings are coming off the metal, and they instantly burn. It's kind of like the same as if you were using a grinder. I don't know if you've ever used a grinder or something like that. When you're cutting metal, you'll see those sparks coming out. That's actually little small pieces of fine metal being ripped off and burnt. And so what I'm going to try to achieve is to take this fine tinder, this carbonized, in this case a t-shirt, but really anything, and see if that'll catch a spark. And then I'm going to transfer that to the birch bark bundle that we made, and from there we're going to go on and see if we can get these guys, these feather sticks, going. I don't really have a whole lot of material left in terms of charred material, so this is going to be like a one-shot deal. So let's give it a shot. I'm going to try to do my best to to film this without a tripod. So if there's some jerky camera movements, then I do apologize. But anyway, in this case, I'll take this piece, this hard rock here. I'm going to put that charred material on top of the rock, like that. Okay, and oh, come on, almost had it. Oh, there we go. Can you guys see that? See how that took a fine ember there? Okay, I'm going to put this stuff away here so I don't lose it. I'm going to kind of hurry up here. Oh shit, that's hot. Wow, 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 wow. Hot, 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 hot. That didn't work out very well. Now did it? Let's try it again here. Practice makes perfect, right? Getting low on charred material. We might not have a fire here. Alright, let's give that a shot. Where did that rock go now? Alright. There we go. That took right away. Oh boy. Well, that's not looking good. Okay, well, I think we got one more try at this here, and then I guess we're gonna go cold. Alrighty. That's it, man. That's all we got left. Alrighty, last try. This is why you practice this before you actually rely on this kind of technology here. You stay there. There we go. Well, I'm either doing something wrong or I don't have enough ember going on here. And I think what's going on here, there's not enough surface area on this ship. Let's see if we can grind it up a little bit more. Alrighty, so we're going to do attempt number 4. See how this turns out. So I've actually come back to the truck this time. And the reason for that is because I have to work pretty quick here and I'm running out of time. So, let's see if we can make this happen here. Alright. Attempt number 4. Let's see if we can make this work here. Alright. And this time, I'm going to be lighting the fire in a pot. Just for control. A wet pot. Oh, great. Yeah, I think this time I'm not going to be quite as chintzy on the char cloth. I'm going to use a big fat wad of it. Okay. So, rock, charred material, like that. Oh, shit, did I put it out already? Oh no, it's still there. There we go. Wow. Alrighty. Jesus, that's hot. Fourth time's a charm, man. Yeah, so I guess that's what I'm doing wrong. Not enough charred material. Cool. Okay, now I'll show you how to make some more tinder for your next fire. Like I said, I'm running out of time here, so for this demonstration, I'm just going to use a butane torch. You can easily do this on the campfire, same process. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, assuming you have your fire done, your fire's going good, what you can do is you can take, in this case, I'm going to take some of this birch bark, this fine birch bark, and then just stick it directly into your tin. You can also use, for example, this is a piece of cotton. I think this is or was a bandana. You just tear a piece off. Okay. And then go ahead and stick it in there as well. Okay. Just like that. Alright. Close it up, and then we're going to burn it. What we're going to do here is just going to burn it until there's no more smoke coming out of the tin, and then flip it over, do the same thing, and then we're just going to wait for the tin to cool down so we can handle it safely. Yeah, and then open it up, see if it charred. You guys get flames coming out of the tin like that, I wouldn't be too alarmed about it. It's just off-gassing, and the gas is actually combusting as soon as it leaves the tin. What we're trying to achieve is we're trying to carbonize rather, the material that we put inside. So the flame that's coming out of here is actually just probably the wood smoke, actually, if I had to guess. Okay, you can see it's going here, but the smoke for the most part has dissipated, so I think it's gonna be ready. So we'll take it off the heat and let it cool down. I'd say that turned out pretty good. So obviously we couldn't get it going the first 3 times. We got it going on the 4th time. So that's just sort of the nature of it. It takes practice, and you know, it's best, in my opinion, if you practice on your off time on a nice day like today, or maybe even your backyard if it's safe to do so. And yeah, you know, just practice and that kind of thing. So that way, when you actually go to use this thing, then you're fairly acquainted with the materials and the tools that you're using. So for me, I like coming out here and practicing this stuff. I'm really hoping that the weather tomorrow actually is really crappy. And the reason I say that is because I need to try this out in some crappy weather. So if it's snowing sideways or raining, that kind of thing, I want to know that this thing's gonna work. I can rely on it. You know, if the weather's not that great, because you know, not every day is gonna be ideal like this. I think it's like what the truck's saying is 4 degrees Celsius right now. Sun's shining, wind's fairly calm. So I mean, it's a fairly nice day. So yeah, I'd like to get out here and try that again. This time, try it in the rain. I also want to note too that actually isn't my original idea. That idea I learned, oh gosh, I will have to put a link back to the video that I saw that in on YouTube. It was a long time ago where I saw that from, but it's not my original idea. I don't take any credit for that, but it's fun to try, fun to learn. So yeah, I'll let you guys know who I saw that from, if I can remember, hopefully. And then 2, it's an idea that's really old, actually. Like I'm pretty sure the Vikings used that same method, and I definitely know that the fur traders would have used that method as well. Oh, I just went to the IGA, got some groceries and lunch for the day, Man, I love this little town. Such a good vibe here. Um, Everyone's like really friendly and it's pretty here. Yeah, I could totally see myself living here. It's nice. Good morning. Man, what a gorgeous day. I don't quite feel like a hermit stuck in the dark. Very nice. I'm not sure what we're gonna do today. Uh, yeah, go find something to do, I guess. Go touring or go on an adventure somewhere. So, today we're gonna go and check out Kim Basket Lake. Man, it is pretty breathtaking here. Hey, look at that, eh? Right out of a magazine. Pretty cool. This is actually upstream of the river that I grew up on. Quite a bit upstream, but yeah, pretty cool nonetheless. I'm here, I'm keeping my eyes out for useful garbage and the like. Because everywhere you go, doesn't matter where you go, there's always going to be garbage. Check this out. Found a big ass bolt and a threaded piece of rod with a couple of nuts. Oh, pretty rusty though. And it looks to be a piece of quartz, and I'm hoping that'll work for my flint and steel kit. I'll try it later on. And obviously, someone here has been here before I was. But I could probably find a use for that for sure. And a whole lot more garbage. But what we got going on here? Some sort of, I think that was a bucket at one point. Pipe that's halfway buried. Some steel cable. Galvanized wire, I think. A very long piece of rebar. Oh, that's a good golden treasure right there. Yeah, I'd still say that's usable, sure. Oh, hello. I'm assuming that is maybe an exhaust or something, but I could probably make a stove out of that. And a bunch of channel iron. That's a good find. Oh boy, here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Is that braided line? I can't tell. So weathered. If that is. Ah, no. Oh, she's buried. I think that one's going to be for the beach. But usually, if you follow a fishing line like that, typically there's a lure attached to it. That's a pretty cool find, eh? Little jig fly thing. I'll have to try that in a lake near my house later this spring, I think. I don't have a whole lot of time left, so I'm just going to comb this other half of the beach here, see what I can find. And I'm going to test that new rock for the flint and steel kit. Go check this out. Oh, yeah. I don't know how much useful cordage is there, but that's a good find. I'm not really sure what was here before, but I see like concrete pads everywhere. Obviously no buildings left. And this is kind of an interesting find. Over here, there is a bandsaw blade. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I wonder if I can get a chunk of that out of here. Okay, what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to smack this, what I think is quartz, and then hopefully we get a nice sharp edge on it. get back here. And wow, that's not what I expected would happen. It's pretty sharp, so we'll go with that. Good golly, that's a hearth. Look how much work they put into that sucker, eh? Just had a grouse spook beside me. Scared the absolute crap out of me because I was not expecting that there. Let's see if I can get him on footage here. Flew into here somewhere. Where are you, buddy? Well, I'd say he's long gone. That's pretty cool, though. I wasn't really expecting him to be here. I mean, obviously they're here, but yeah, I don't know. For some reason, I wasn't expecting him there. I think that's about all the time we got for beach combing. So I think we'll do one more practice run with the flint and steel. Try out that new rock, see how it goes, and we'll gather some more material from our friend here at the paper birch. Alright, because it's been actually raining and snowing the last few days, yesterday and today are the only sunny days we've had. And so this birch, it's actually, to my lips, it's actually wet. So I still think it'll work. We're just gonna have to break it down a little bit more to get it to go. Okay, and then I'm really hoping that rock is where that rock went. Oh, I didn't lose my rock. Ah. Okay, I really hope this rock is going to be hard enough. I think it will. Let's just give it a try. And we'll pick a sharp edge. Oh yeah. Actually, that works out probably better than the flint does. Yeah, that should work. Let's give it a shot. Okay, so all I'm going to do here, because this is going to be difficult to hold the camera and do this, is I'm going to take this birch, and then I'm just going to scrape it, like that. Scrape, 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 scrape. And then hopefully we'll get a fine enough tinder that that should light. Okay, so I'm going to use this crazy cool fire, or this crazy cool hearth that I saw earlier. And yeah, let's see if we can make this work. I got to go in like literally 5 minutes, so I got to make this quick. Alrighty. Oh my goodness. Okay, we'll just set this here. I'll kind of angle this down. Hopefully you guys can see what I'm doing here. Okay, and then I'll just set this down here. Hopefully this camera doesn't fall. You're gonna fall? Please don't fall. Alright. Oh, alright, let's give this a shot. You guys ready for this? I know I am. So we'll just find a nice sharp edge. Tuck that. Okay, we'll tuck that over top. There we go. Yeah, that was quick. Alrighty. Take our wet tinder. There we go. Okay, and then oh my goodness, this is going too quick. There we have it. Well, that went actually a lot better than I was expecting. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'd say that worked out pretty good. Okay, so I actually really got to get going here. I'm running a little late. Let's get some of this dirty snow and let's put you out. Hell yeah. We've been successful now a couple of times. What I would view to be pretty ideal conditions. It's been above freezing, it's not raining sideways, I'm not sobbing wet. Lots of time to go out and gather materials and do that kind of thing, eh? However, I think usually when you need to light a fire, it's oftentimes the most difficult to do it. Even with a lighter, actually, it can be pretty difficult. So I want to do a little experiment tomorrow. If the weather is crappy, great. And if it's nice out, kind of like what it was today, like 0 degrees, it's not raining, it's not snowing, it's not blowing sideways, I'm going to do a little experiment. As a control, I want to compare it to the fire that we just did now. I felt that was fairly quick and everything was more or less controlled. And what I want to do is I'm going to open and close my hands as many times as I can in 1 minute, and I'm going to measure that. And then I'm also going to put my hands in the snow or ice water for 2 minutes. Okay? And then open and close my hands as many times as I can in that 1 minute mark. And I want to see how much dexterity that I'm losing when my hands are not at their prime. I'm also not going to prep material before. I'm going to do some safety things, like, you know, I'm going to leave the truck running, heater going, that kind of thing, just in case I can't make this work. And then I'm going to compare it to making the fire, or making that last fire there, because that went fairly smooth. And it's not hypothermic conditions, but I think it's as close as I can get it safely to that point. Because when you're hypothermic, or, you know, the weather's crappy, you're not going to be thinking straight. You're probably going to be rushing, if I had to guess. You're not going to have full function of your body, so your hands, your dexterity probably won't be there. And so I want to practice this technique in a simulated crappy condition, if that makes any sense. So yeah, that's what we're going to do tomorrow. Good morning. It's the next day, and of course the weather decides that it wants to be nicer than it was yesterday. Alrighty, well, it's okay. So we can make this work anyway. I'll just go with what I had planned earlier and do that. We have arrived at Kim Basket Lake. So I've decided to change up the plan a little bit. What I'm going to do actually is prep the material to get this fire going, just to kind of give it a fighting chance. I really don't feel like getting cold for that long. And what this is about to be is a little experiment for myself. I really don't recommend that you do this, because it is stupid, straight up. So yeah, take that with a grain of salt if you want, but I wouldn't recommend you do it. So what I'll do here is I'll do my 1 minute test. I'll test my dexterity. According to my truck, it says that it is -1 right now, like ambient air temperature, and the wind's probably blowing, I don't know, 15-20 kilometers an hour, something like that. So this should be, I think, a fairly good test for this. Kind of not looking forward to it, but let's give it a go. Alrighty, let's give this a try here. I'm going to do this for 1 minute. I'm going to close my hand. This is my right hand, as fast as I can in 1 minute, and that'll be my control for this dumb experiment. But let's give it a try here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 60, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 80, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 91, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 100, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 21, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 60, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 61, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So let's call that 160, because I think I lost count there. And yeah, so I'll use that as my control. I more than likely probably messed up the count, but obviously can't count. But I think that we'll use that as our control here. That'll give you guys a pretty good idea of what's going down. We got our friend the paper birch, that guy right there. Let's go ahead and grab some of them. Okay, and then for my feather stick material, I'm going to be using this. I think this is a dead poplar tree. This guy right here. Already I can feel my hands going numb, actually. Alright. So in that short 5 minutes or whatever that I was out there, my hands are already numb. So for this, I'm actually going to leave the truck running and actually with the door open too. And that way, you know, if this goes sideways, then we've got a backup plan. Okay, here we go, boys and girls. Because I really don't want to do this. I've got my truck running in the background there. Wind is blowing pretty strong here, and on the split screen, you guys can't see it, but on my screen, I've got the timer on my right and the camera on the left. So I'm going to attempt to do this for 2 minutes, and if I can take it, and then yeah, see if I can make this sucker work here. So alrighty, here we go. Oh my god. Oh. Ooh, yeah, that's cold. Oh my god. Ooh, that is really cold actually. Okay, let's start the timer. Wow! Holy mama. at 24 seconds. You're kidding me. Oh my god. It's actually painful. Ah. Oh, if I can do 2 minutes. This is... Oh. Oh god. Oh, come on. You can do it. Push through it. Wow. Okay, that's 1 minute. Oh, man, I'm alive. Oh, man. Ow, 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 ow. Oh, that joint's gonna feel so nice. Oh, mother of God. Oh man, I don't know if I can do that for 2 minutes. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Keep it apart, come on. Okay, okay, okay. Whoa! Alrighty, so then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 60, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 70, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 80, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 90, 1, 2, 3, oh my god, I can barely hold the camera. Okay, I don't know what that is, but let's call it 90. Holy crap, man. Oh, oh my god. Alrighty, come on, Robyn. Pull it together, brother. Pull it together. Oh my god. That is fucking unpleasant. Oh, come on. There we go. Nope. Take, you son of a bitch. There we go. Okay. She took. Oh. Alrighty. Pull it together, man. Oh, don't tell me I put it out. Shit, I think I put it out. Shit. Oh, come on. There we go. Oh, come on. This is burning in my hands. Stupid camera case isn't working. Okay, here we go. God, that's unpleasant. This is not going good. Fuck, blew it out again. Oh boy. There we go. All right. Oh, live. Man, oh man alive. Okay, let's see if that fire takes so I can get the hell back in the truck. Oh my God. Check out my hands. They're like freaking cold, dude. Alright, I'm gonna call that a success. Oh, okay. You know what? Let's just set that back in there. Let's grab my jacket. Oh my God. Good Lord, dude. Oh. Oh, yeah. Oh. It's actually painful to move my fingers. You can see that. Hopefully you can see it anyway. Fire's going good there. So I'd call that a success. And just as another control, let's do another experiment here. Let's reset the timer. That's my left hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Fuck, I lost count. Whatever, you get the point. Oh, man, oh man. Okay. Well, that didn't go quite as smooth as I originally thought it would, but I would say that was a success. Yeah, okay. Okay, now that I can actually somewhat feel my fingers now. The core, like my core is pretty good, but good Lord, that was painful. I can't even imagine let me just turn this down a bit. I can't even imagine what that would be like if you were hypothermic. I think that was probably around 10 minutes to get that fire going, actually. Compared to less than 3 minutes yesterday in ideal conditions. So, yeah, I mean, it goes to show just how important it is to practice that stuff. But overall, I would say that was a success, rather. It was good. I'm going to make some more char material for my next fire, and as long as it's organic, so like punky wood, cotton works really well. What else? Thin bark, that kind of thing. So you just shove it in your tin and then throw it back on the fire and you're good to go. But I think I got too much in here. Yeah, I do. Alright. Then you just shove that right on there and let her cook. Okay, oh my god. And then once you're satisfied that she's cooked enough, go ahead and take her out and just let it cool down so that you can open it up without, burning your hands on that hot metal. And it should be nice and charred up. So, okay, I'm gonna feel my fingers if they were burning anyway. There you go, there you have it. And that should take a spark pretty good. Or should take a spark fairly well. Yeah, so you don't have to use cotton. You can use actually punky wood, like rotting wood. Works pretty good. So yeah, I would say that's a pretty good success. I'm gonna go put the fire out. So, as a little souvenir, I went ahead to the local bookstore in Valemount, Rocky Mountain Goat, and I purchased a book of a favorite topic. This one happens to be written by Bob Holtzman. There's the store right there. Staff in there are really cool. Valemount, for me, has been an awesome experience. The town is a handsome little mountain town. There's a lot of outdoor stuff to do here. If you're into sledding, snowshoeing, skiing, hiking, there's a lot of hiking around here. If you're into bushcraft, outdoor survival activities, campcraft, firecraft, whatever, they will have it here. People here are really friendly, actually. You go to the grocery store, the locals will wave to you and they say hi. There's actually a few people around here that already know my name. So it is pretty neat. It's pretty cool. I would come back here in a heartbeat. I could definitely see myself living here. It's quiet. It's not a whole lot in terms of crime, so it seems. Everyone kind of keeps to themselves. So yeah, I mean, love it here. It's a great place. Oh, I also wanted to mention the video that I had referenced earlier. I believe his name is Dave Canterbury. He's a guy from the States. He's got his own little survival school business thing going on. So very knowledgeable guy. He's got a lot of cool videos, and so that flint and steel technique, I had learned that from him, from watching his content online. Check him out if you'd like. And I'd like to thank Fireworks Bushcraft. That was the gentleman that I had bought the original flint and steel kit from in Barrier. So cool shout out to him. Thank you very much.